Welcome, one and all to another Mikey Live program. I am your host, Mikey Hutchinson, and we are coming to you live from the Spice Isle of the Caribbean. And this is where it all happens, the good, the bad, and the Mikey. Now, folks, we're going to tell you about what's taking place, particularly here in Grenada. We have a lot of stories about Grenada, and of course, what's happening out there. Yes, we're going to tell you about that as well. So we want to say thank you very much for logging on to our program. Those of you who are looking at this program live right now, whether it is you're on Facebook, you're on YouTube, you're on cable, thank you for watching. All right. Now we are going to tell you what we have to discuss tonight. SGU say that they are committing to a safe return to campus for the August term. World Nursing Day observed today, and a student is nursing wounds at the hospital following stabbing incident. Police highlights dangerous weapons confiscated from primary school students. And the police say they are making some major changes in policy as it relates to air rifle holders. All right, PW to intensify protest activity, and government partners with the Osprey Lines Limited on Sickbay initiative. So we have all that and more to tell you about when we return on tonight's Mikey Live program. Again, the pleasure is all mine to be here to serve you for yet another night. We want to say thank you to you, the usual suspects, and to the first-time viewers, hello and welcome. Just a matter of note, the headlines was brought to you through the kind compliments of the Communal Cooperative Credit Union, the Real Value IGA Supermarket, Courts Grenada Limited, Digicel, Nawasa, and the Ministry of Health, as well as the Housing Authority of Grenada. When we return, it's going to be real news in all your Lily Lulu. And of course, I mean, it's not that serious, man. You have to have a sense of humor, because life is just short, and things, there's so much tension. Is so much tension sometimes that, you just have to relax, yeah? Just relax. It's going to be all right. It's not that serious. We'll be back.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
We support you at every stage of your life.
For business,
for your education,
for your financial freedom,
for that new ride.
Upgrade your life with the Communal. Contact us today.
How going on, boy?
Hey, good old things.
Hey, easy.
Yeah.
Boy, in line, boy. Your house looking a real good day.
Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns, giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish, and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service.
Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy.
Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex, or give them a call 440-1015 or 440-1016, or check out their website hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen at the best price. We offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit or call us today for 143114 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Are you prepared for the hurricane season? Do you have a plan? Remember, water is essential in any emergency plan. Determine your family's water needs. Ensure your storage containers are food grade and store at minimum 35 gallons of water per person per day for at least 1 week. Understand that your planning may be different this year because of the need to protect yourself and others from COVID-19. Take the necessary actions to ensure that your household has an adequate stored water supply should there be an interruption. Be prepared. Nawasa, committed to meeting customers' needs.
Decide now to come together and to get a small loan so at least all of us could start with future off.
Handing over of the boat to some young fishermen is not just symbolic, but it has significant socio-economic impact for the individuals who are receiving the boat, but also for the community. St. Mark is developing as a significant contributor in the fishing industry. And so I'm very happy today that there are 5 young fishermen who have been awarded this soft loan and they have embraced it and they're ready to go out. I'm happy to see that. It makes a lot of difference in their individual lives, in the lives of their family, and also for our community. And the impact on our country is significant as well.
And I decide now I wanted to go on my own because we have family to take care of, house to build, and other things to do.
To live here every day, mostly every day, and go in Grenville. And I take 3 bus, sometimes you take a little more. Every day you have to do this. But we thankful, we're grateful for it.
There's a little process that sometimes people find is a bit tedious, but in a loan there are certain requirements that have to be fulfilled. And once you meet those requirements, then you get the loan.
Yeah, well, I would tell them work hard and see how they will get you the same loan to start off, like how we get it to start off.
And recently, I think over 20 young men from this very parish were trained in captaincy of a boat and so on. So all of these are coming nicely together, and the Ministry of Fisheries would have played their role as well in terms of encouraging young people to get into this industry. It's a great industry. We're grateful to those who have gone before, and we are really blessed to see young men coming in now and taking on that.
The Small Business Development Fund, supporting small businesses.
Thank you. We needed to tell you that. And of course, folks, let's say welcome again. Welcome to another Mikey Live program. Now, the National Disaster Management Agency extends, they say, their profound gratitude to the citizens of Grenada, Carriacou, and the Petite Martinique, and in the diaspora, in what was a show of unwavering brotherly support for our brothers and sisters in St. Vincent and the Grenadines following the eruption of the La Soufrière volcano on Friday, 9th April 2021. On Saturday, 10th April 2021, the agency issued an urgent call for water and other relief supplies. A call answered in the most impassioned way. Now, that to date, they say the relief supplies show over 5,000 cases of water and donations of medication, food stuff, sand and cleaning supplies received and recorded by the agency. Reports coming out from St. Vincent indicates that over 90% of their water system is operational. Therefore, the desperate need for water no longer exists, but the focus now is on other essential products needed in ensuring displaced families are much more comfortable in their temporary shelter arrangements. Right now, they're saying based on the needs list provided by the St. Vincent and the Grenadines, SIDEMA, the agency therefore issues an appeal for donations of the following items: powder-free examination latex gloves. They say, and they're talking about that being in the cases, right? Hand sanitizer, refills, bulk size, and they say by the case. Respiratory masks, respiratory filters, Ventolin, MDI, Ventolin respirator solutions, 20 milliliter bottles, reflective vests, neon green, bottled eye wash, baby wipes and baby formula, baby pampers, most newborn, but some other sizes, newborn baby clothes. I have a lot of that. You want some? We can organize you, don't worry about that. All right, heavy duty latex cleaning glove, face goggles, adult pampers, feminine hygiene supplies, water purification tablets, shovels and white helmets and water boots and raincoats and black large jumbo garbage bags, mops, brooms, hard and soft buckets, cleaning cloth. Persons wishing to make cash donations can make deposits to the National Disaster Relief account. That's account number 121004900 at the Grenada Cooperative Bank. They say, let us lend a helping hand to our brothers and sisters in St. Vincent and the Grenadines as we have been doing. All right, Julio, the next thing that we have to tell you about, boy, the St. George's University, they set out on a campaign to have people vaccinated as they are preparing to have the students return to the campus. And they say that they wanted to commit to a safe return of those students. Here's a snippet of their promotion.
The only way to keep our country and campus safe is to get vaccinated.
We did our part and got vaccinated today, not only to keep ourselves safe, but also the people of Grenada.
Together, we can fight this pandemic.
Be safe, be smart, get vaccinated.
It's important for me to be a part of the larger body that pushes forward to allow us to open as safely as we can.
I am from the Human Resource Department.
I'm part of the preclinical program.
School of Medicine. School of Graduate Studies. School of Medicine.
School of Arts and Sciences.
School of Medicine.
I listen to the facts.
I got vaxxed.
I got vaxxed.
I got vaccinated. I am fully vaccinated.
I got vaccinated.
I got vaxxed.
I got vaxxed.
I got vaxxed.
We got vaxxed.
We got vaxxed.
I got vaxxed.
I got vaccinated.
I've got vaxxed.
Yeah, and that's a look at their campaign. Now, what we can tell you is that the university say that they are requiring COVID-19 vaccination for all staff, all students, faculty, and administrators, vendors, and visitors on campus starting June 15th. Okay, then. In a press release, university says that many organizations throughout the world and tourism establishments in Grenada, which attract international travelers, have implemented similar policies to help keep their employees, communities, and tourists safe. There is strong evidence of the vaccine's safety and effectiveness, and the COVID-19 vaccine is the best way to safeguard the health of our campus community and their families, as well as Grenada at large, said Dr. Charles Monica, Chancellor of the St. George's University. Says over the last several months, we have shared important information through town hall, panel discussions, and videos to raise awareness about vaccines and combat misinformation. We encourage everyone to get vaccinated as soon as possible so that we can safely return students, faculty, and staff from different parts of the world to Grenada to help prepare for a smooth transition back to in-person learning, and related student support services. Enhanced safety measures will be in place, they say, including mandatory wearing of masks, face masks, that is, and coverings, and increased sanitization of all areas. SGU will continue to partner, they say, with the Ministry of Health to host Vaccination Day on campus and promote other convenient locations where students, faculty, and staff can get vaccinated. You see, my problem is, I say I go behave myself tonight, but there's just something in me. You know, I just want us to understand this. That we must keep things soft and sweet so that we can realize, you know, certain positive results. Why I'm saying is, things like that would sit better on my conscience and my stomach of mandatory vaccinations when and if there is an option. When and if there is an option, so there's choice A and choice B, you take one, and if you want to take one, then you're in problems. I will fully support. I serious. I mean, mixing up bones, you know. I serious. I will fully support measures like these, or almost 90% support, if there are options. But you can't force me to do nothing. Nobody. You understand? Nobody. And come up with their justification and their reasoning. You have to understand that we are not all on the same level. In many ways, in many respects, we are not all on the same level. So help us to, you see, the first time a child does something wrong, you don't slap him up and give him no ultimatum. You walk them through the process. So you educate your child so that they understand the reasoning for your decisions. For you asking them to do this, and so they understand, they're on board, you get them to buy into it, they have to understand. But the reluctance to a great degree is because of lack of enough information or understanding. So let's get that. So don't say, watch now, you too slow for me, you have to take the thing, it's either A or B. You know why? Because at the end of the day, it's not just about you, it's about them with the thing going inside their bodies. I want to tell people to take the vaccine. Honestly, I sit down today and I say, how can I, Mikey, have you taken the vaccine? I don't put in my mouth in back and say, no, we don't take no vaccine. Why? Because of several reasons. Several reasons. Would I tell somebody not to take the vaccine? No, I would not. I encourage my mom to take her Moderna vaccine. You understand? There are reasons, and very legitimate reasons, why people should take the vaccine. We can dispute that. And I don't think a lot of people who are reluctant, I don't think they're disputing that. So there are reasons why people should take the vaccine. But there are also reasons why people are skeptical about a particular vaccine, and that must be respected. You understand? So how do we strike a balance? Certainly an ultimatum is not the solution. We are creating a lot of problems. You have to think about people. You think people want to lose their jobs? No. So if somebody is willing to risk their job over not taking a vaccine, you have to empathize and understand where they're coming from. Not that they want to lose their job, but it seems like they're passionate about something. It seems like they believe in something. And it takes more than an ultimatum to infiltrate that belief. We are going to be putting not just the direct people out of a job for those who decide, I'm afraid. There are some people who believe that they will die, that there is an opportunity, there is a likelihood that they will die. Get that in on your head, no dog. Okay, so we say out of every 1 million people who takes the vaccine, 10 may die. or 10 may get sick, there are people who believe that they can end up in that 10. So how are we so cold to not empathize with that? You understand? Me not telling nobody to not take no vaccine. I am saying to the administrators, I am saying to the people who are in charge, let us understand where the skepticism is coming from. Let's see if we can walk more towards it. Right now, to me, it looks like it's a statistics game. Numbers game. You understand? Let me just for a moment see where the people are coming from. Yes, over and over, you have said it. The advantages of taking the vaccine, yes. But the message is taking a little bit longer to get to some people. We are losing time because these vaccines will expire. But the way towards getting a positive result is certainly not through ultimatums. You understand what I'm saying? There must be something we can do to get through to them. But it's hard to accept that these people will be on the breadline. It's hard to accept that we give people that kind of anxiety. For every person who loses a job over this, a family of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is affected. A child who needs to go to school, a daughter who needs to get some milk. You understand what I'm saying? Let's see it from another person's point of view for a moment. Let's put our foot in their shoes and see how we can take them along with us. You understand? Rather than disregarding their concerns. Sorry. Funding. Anyway, there you go. How are you looking? I'll make me lose my voice. So next story. World Nursing Day observed today. All right? And of course, on our program, we would like to say thank you to all the nurses. You've been doing a really good job. Those of you who are on the front line, you know, doing your due, hats off to you, man. God bless you. God bless you. Understand? Yeah, you are the real heroes. Right? All you. We understand that there's a student right now, nursing, gunshot wound. Oh, God, no. Sorry, not gunshot. Stab. You see, I get distracted there, I'm sorry. All right? Stab wounds. You see, the incident happened in the vicinity of the Grenville bus terminal today. You know, we tried to see if we could have obtained more information on the whole business. Yeah? And so we will continue to monitor that situation. It was only today. Police highlighted dangerous instruments that they found from primary school students. And children jet, before time we break a glory seed stick, we put away bag, and we feel like we could kick police because we bad. Like a glory seed stick, we got like a piece of stick in the sawmill. You understand? We sandpaper, that's all you remember? We got a piece of stick in the sawmill, we sandpaper, and we hide and we bad, and we feel like we bad. Well, these days, things different. As police highlights this find from primary school students, grade 6 students.
These are weapons that was found on our primary school students at school called Drukas. They were made and adapted for the purpose. They said they brought it fun to deal with another student. Primary school grade 6, St. Andrews.
Primary school grade 6, St. Andrews, Grenada. You're telling me? John, no star. I'm chilling in playing that. You understand? Again, folks, don't get me wrong. I would like to encourage people, you know, who are vulnerable in certain areas and so on. When you think about the risk associated with COVID-19, take the vaccine. You know, if you really think that you are at risk, you understand? Go ahead. But if you're not ready, don't make nobody bulldoze you into it, you know? If you're not ready, seek the information that you need. Talk to somebody so that you can be in a better place. So to satisfy your questions, and go ahead and then do your business. Take your vaccine. You understand? You don't tell nobody to take no vaccine. But I've just been having a serious problem with the way we're going about the thing. You understand? Who knows? Maybe on the last day I go and take my vaccine. I didn't tell nobody to take. Yeah, maybe on the last week I say, you understand? Yeah, say final day. I bring me whole crew, about 400 of us, we going. Yeah, I mean, I just say we're soldiers. Yeah, I mean, we're soldiers, and we're making sure everybody else get a vaccine, and when everybody else think, we go in the back of the line and we say, okay, we come. You understand? And we like that dog. Yeah, no. I don't believe in any conspiracy, I don't believe in anything. You understand? So don't come and tell me nothing about, cheaping vaccine, nonsense. You understand? Nonsense. But I'm just saying, for us to be taking the measures and the approach that we're taking, there should be an option so that we can justify more stringent measures. That's why I say it. And I saying people are slower in understanding, and the confusion in their head will cause them to be reluctant. Let's empathize, let's understand and work with them. That's why I say. I mean, don't tell nobody not to take it. Mikey, they just go and say, I say I am an anti-vaxxer person, and they're going to say that. I must be stupid. Why go tell people not to take vaccine for? You understand? And you never heard me on this program ever one day utter that. And I would never do that. I would not encourage people to not take vaccine. I am encouraging those who are making the decisions on how we roll out our policy to be smart in their approach, so as to realize a positive reaction from their campaign. That's what I have been saying. You understand? Up to now, none of them have ever been on this program. None. Right? If you so want to reach people, Mikey Live is the hottest thing on the market. I don't call in nobody and ask them to come on my program. No, I don't call in. You have to show that you're serious about what you're doing. You understand? You have to be sure. You have to know what you're doing, right? You have one major social media program in Grenada, and not one official has ever been on this program to talk about the vaccination ball. We're talking about numbers. Nonsense. You understand? Nonsense. I was telling all of you, I can't be serious. What do you want me to do it for all of you? Hey, who paid me? Anyway, that talk. I'm just showing you that we have a lot of grounds to cover. We have a lot of grounds to cover. That's all I'm saying. You understand? Anyway, let me that talk. So, police say that they are making a major change in the policy as it relates to owning and carrying air pistols, air rifles, air guns. Now, prior to now, persons could have just purchased from some of those dealers an air pistol, go to the fort, get it registered, take down the serial number, and you're good. Now they are saying that process is going to be changed. In fact, persons will now be required to register, to sign up for a gun license in order to be a carrier of those air pistols. We spoke to Superintendent Vani Cohen today on my radio program on WFM Radio about this particular topic.
I'm talking about what we have seen people walking around with, or put it in more common parlance, hunting weapons. Mm-hmm. Right? This is what I want to focus here on. In the past, someone could have just purchased one of those air guns or air rifle, and the only requirement then was just to register it. That's all you needed to do, register it. But based on the definition of a firearm, and based on the amendment made by the minister in 2011, these weapons are all firearms and all falls under the definition of firearms. What does that mean? It means that the air rifle or the air gun that you've been shooting the manikou with that you did not need a license for before, that you just needed to register, now you will require to have a license to be able to continue possession of these rifles. And that is the difference here.
Oh, wow.
So all of the hunters and all of the people who have air guns, air pistol, air rifles, they would now need to apply for a firearm user's license. And so this is the education process that we are starting to inform the public as to what the changes are and the direction which the government is going in relation to that. Right. And so that is why we're doing these public education. One may ask, why now? Why the change? Now, yesterday I was speaking to one of my bosses and he said something to me which I want to mention, because it's a phrase we use in court all the time as a prosecutor. Notwithstanding the fact that something was allowed to continue for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years, it doesn't mean that it is legal. It doesn't mean that it is lawful. And so while we have allowed registration process in the past, that has not been the legal or lawful road that we should have been traveling on. And so now it's it's better late than never that we are now trying to regularize that process and ensure that we bring it in conformity to the Firearms Act and say that every person holding any one of these weapons should now apply for a firearm user's license to be able to continue to do that.
Now he's saying that there are some concerns that necessitated this new change.
These weapons, which is the air pistol, air rifle, what have you, they are so strikingly similar to any other type of weapon that is frightening. If you put two of these weapons side by side, a regular firearm and one of this air pistol, unless you are trained in firearms, trust me, you will not be able to recognize the distinction. They are strikingly similar. With that similarity, now there becomes the fear of crime. Now becomes, the whole idea of using them for criminal purposes. And so those are some of the concerns that we have. And one of the big concerns, or the most important concern that we have, is the fact that these weapons kill. And I would share the stats later that we have had some deaths in Grenada caused by these weapons, right? And then one of the other concerns we have is the whole issue of accountability. Now that these weapons are dangerous, even as dangerous as any other type of weapon, we need to know who have them. You need to have a license to have them. You need to pay a license fee, and so the accountability process must be put into place. So these are some concerns that we have had, and these are some concerns that are driving this process forward.
And of course, he also spoke of some statistics as it relates to gun use in Grenada.
But what has been happening is that we have been seeing a lot more of these air pistols, air rifle, air guns. So visibly that you'll be walking the street and you'll see people walking with them because you were not required to get a license. You're hunting in the night, and you have to ask yourself, is this a real gun or is this an air gun? Is this an air pistol? And we have had people say to us, I've seen this person walking the street with a gun because that's how strikingly similar they are. But here are some stats. Between 2004 and 2011, which is that 7-8 year period there, 2004 to 2011, we have had 78 homicides in Grenada between 2004 and 2011. Of these 78 homicides, 7 were attributed to or caused by guns. 7. This is almost a 9%. So 9% of our homicides between 2004 and 2011 was gun related. Small figure, 9%, but strikingly important for us to bear in mind. Between 2012 and 2020, which is that 8-year period, we have had 96 homicides and guns accounted for 8, which is 8.33% of the entire homicide we've had between 2012 and 2013. So we see guns are playing its part in the commission of crimes. In homicide in particular, here we're talking about the death of people. And one may say 9% and 8% is insignificant, but it is too significant for us to be having gun crimes in a small country as Grenada. For the period 2006 to 2020, pellet guns accounted for 3 deaths. So those who say, well, those don't kill people, those are for hunting. Here are the statistics. Between 2006 and 2020, pellet guns accounted for 3 deaths. So they do kill people. And that makes them lethal barrel, fitting the definition that we have looked at earlier on. That's where the lethalness of it comes in, because it can kill.
Thank you very much, Superintendent Vonnie Cohen. Now, the Public Workers Union say that they are about to intensify their protest activity as it relates to the 4%.
We, at the executive level, we have been communicating with our members because we will be upscaling our actions on the 4% as from tomorrow come Thursday. So we are asking our members tomorrow, Thursday, to wear your union t-shirts, wear something red on your person. Those members who are facing discrimination, those members who are facing abuse in the workplaces, those members who have been employed in ways that you feel fair, because you feel that at any minute a politician or a supervisor can say to you, today is your last day. We are asking you to wear something red on your person. We are asking you, we want to let you know that your union is with you, and you do have recourse within the law, and do not allow yourself to be cowed and to be bullied into a sort of place where you feel you have no power and you have no strength. Public servants, we have strength. We are the biggest public sector union in this country, and together we have collective strength. So from tomorrow, for Thursday, please God, we will be upscaling our actions. We will be holding protest action, and those actions will continue into next week and the following weeks until our 4% matter is heard and resolved properly.
Thank you very much, and that's Daisy Hazard, the Public Relations Officer of the Public Workers Union. We'll tell you more about that tomorrow, God's willing. And the government of Grenada has partnered with the Osprey Lines Limited to create better conditions aboard the vessel for the transportation of persons with medical emergencies. They say they have a sickbay area that has been outfitted aboard the Osprey shuttle through the collaborative effort. Say they want to make things more comfortable for people who have medical emergencies to be transported from Carrier Crew and the Petite Martinique to Grenada. In an interview with The Hollywood Reporter published on Wednesday, host Ellen DeGeneres said that her choice to exit the show was years in the making. However, the announcement comes in the wake of a tumultuous year of the long-running talk show. Ratings have plummeted after allegations surfaced accusing Ellen and others of creating a toxic work environment on the set. We have posted something on that and the Osprey story on our website. Very interesting. She says that she's calling it quit now from the program. Folks, we are running out of time, and you need to permit me to take a break. And when I come back, we've got the national report on the weather. For those of you who have not yet done so, please follow our page, like our page, as well as share the program so that other people get to see that we are live. So please go ahead and share the business. Also check out our website, Mikey Live, MIKEYLIVE.com, for all your latest stories. Most of the stories that we speak of here can be found on our website. We are also simultaneously broadcasting this program on our YouTube channel. Check it out. We're taking a break and we'll be back.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
We support you at every stage of your life.
For business,
For your education,
for your financial freedom.
for that new ride,
Upgrade your life with the Communal. Contact us today.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
You want a hand sanitizer to do 3 things: kill germs, be gentle, and to go where you go. You can get all of that in our hand sanitizer. Hard on germs, gentle on hands, affordable. Remember, hand sanitizers contain alcohol. Keep away from heat and flames and avoid contact with eyes. Available at retailers island-wide.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
This month, make it all about her with a gift from Courts. Shop today and enjoy up to 30% off selected rugs, accessories, and more. Get the most stylish appliances, home furnishings, and more. Plus, shop today with Ready Finance and we'll pay your first and last installment. You can also shop online at www.shopcourts.com for the same great savings. So make it all about her with something special from Courts. Courts, bringing value home.
How going on, boy?
Hey, good old things.
Hey, easy.
Yeah.
Boy, in line, boy. Your house looking a real good day.
Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns, giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish, and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service.
Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy.
Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex, or give them a call 440-1015 or 440-1016, or check out their website hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen at the best price. We offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit or call us today for 143-114-232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Are you prepared for the hurricane season? Do you have a plan? Remember, water is essential in any emergency plan. Determine your family's water needs. Ensure your storage containers are food grade and store at minimum 35 gallons of water per person per day for at least 1 week. Understand that your planning may be different this year because of the need to protect yourself and others from COVID-19. Take the necessary actions to ensure that your household has an adequate stored water supply should there be an interruption. Be prepared. NAWASA, committed to meeting customers' needs.
Anywhere at any time and have it delivered to you right here in Grenada at yogo.gd.
Grenada experiencing a worrying increase in acute respiratory infections. We'll have details to this story and more in the National Report. With the details to the news for Wednesday, May 12, 2021, I am Chrisanne Mitchell. Acting Chief Medical Officer Dr. Sean Charles says Grenada is experiencing a significant increase in acute respiratory infections, ARIs. The CMO made the announcement during the government's weekly post-cabinet press briefing on Tuesday, where he said the current outbreak of the flu-like illness has affected many schools and some business places. He explained that the viral infection presents with the same symptoms like COVID-19, such as fever, headaches, runny nose, sore throat, and fatigue, and can also be transmitted in the same way COVID-19 is transmitted through droplets and personal contact with the eyes, nose, and mouth. Dr. Charles, an epidemiologist by training who has been leading the ministry's technical response in the fight against the COVID-19 pandemic, cautioned that the country could be heading down a very worrying path.
We are seeing absences and sick leaves as a result of this. We have noted that the number of cases of acute respiratory infection are progressively and steadily rising. We have started testing to verify whether this is as a result of COVID or not, and so far cases tested have been negative.
Looking at the ministry's weekly epidemiology report, Dr. Charles explained that in week 16 of 2021, there were 26 acute respiratory infection cases. In week 17, there were 46 cases, and that number jumped to 133 in week 18. He said there were only 21 cases in week number 18 of 2020, and that number has more than quadrupled.
It means that we have simply let down our guard, and in the event that a single case of COVID escapes all of the measures that we are presently taking, if a single case escapes, it could be from an illegal border entry, it could be from otherwise someone who after finishing our screening procedure, they present very late, because this does occur. It means that we will face the same consequences that we see in other countries.
The government of Grenada has partnered with Osprey Lines Limited to create better conditions aboard the vessel to transport people with medical emergencies. A sickbay area has been outfitted aboard the Osprey shuttle through the collaborative effort. The initiative is geared towards improving the accommodation aboard the vessel for medical patients from Carriacou and Petite Martinique who require transfers to and from Grenada. Parliamentary Representative and Minister for Carriacou and Petite Martinique Affairs and Local Government, Honorable Kindra Maturin-Stewart, says having listened to the cries of the people for a better facility transfer medical patients to and from the islands via the Osprey shuttle, the ministry saw it fit to intervene.
In order to bring relief and to assist with the transfer of patients from Carriacou to Grenada. As you know, that has been a major problem for years, and it has been one of the issues persons in Carriacou and Petite Martinique most complained about. It was really a degrading issue, one which I consider to be very inhumane and very sad, whereby persons from Carriacou, being sick and of course at their worst state, being vulnerable, had to be placed on the ground via stretcher and other means to to be transported to seek extra medical and sometimes emergency medical attention to Grenada. And so, having heard and listened to the cries of the people and having seen it myself, I've entered into deep negotiations with the owners and managers of Osprey, and they have decided to partner with the ministry, partner with us, and so we have been able to modify the back of the boat utilizing 4 seats, and that has created a sickbay, an area where passengers and patients can be properly be placed, having to seek medical attention to Grenada.
She said the government of Grenada and Osprey Lines Limited have developed a very strong working relationship over the years, and she is happy to be part of such a major initiative which contributes to the overall enhancement of the healthcare system in Carriacou and Petite Martinique. Minister Stewart also noted that the government of Grenada and Osprey Lines Limited have started the conversation surrounding the resumption of a daily service between the islands.
We're also working with them to ensure that they resume their schedule prior to COVID-19, whereby they used to travel almost every day. Not almost, but every day. As it is now, they only would travel 3 days per week. So we are also working with them to ensure that they bring back constant travel between transportation for the people of Carriacou and Petite Martinique, between Carriacou and Grenada.
Grenada's Minister for CARICOM Affairs, Honorable Oliver Joseph, says he is confident the newly appointed CARICOM Secretary General will steer the community in the direction it needs to go. Dr. Barnett, a national of Belize, was appointed following unanimous agreement by CARICOM heads who met virtually in a special session on Tuesday. Dr. Barnett, who will assume office on August 15th, the first woman and the first Belizean to be selected for the post, and will replace Ambassador Erwin Larocque, who is completing his second term. Grenada's Minister for Foreign Affairs, International Business and CARICOM Affairs, Honorable Oliver Joseph, was present at the virtual meeting and congratulated the new Secretary General.
We think, given the current situation we are in and her financial background, that she will be the best candidate to take the community further and to assist us navigating this very difficult time. She has excellent track record in financial matters, so we are confident that we are getting a Secretary General that will lead the community in the direction we want to go. The outgoing Secretary General served for 10 years, Erwin Larocque, and did an excellent job, but his term has come to an end. Also, she will be the first female Secretary General. And she did not get the job because she's female. She got the job because she is highly qualified. And so Grenada welcomes Dr. Barnett, and we look forward to working with her in a new role as Secretary General.
This is the National Report. We'll have more news after the break.
Grenada's Ministry of Foreign Affairs, through its diplomatic missions abroad, in collaboration with the Ministry of Health, present a conversation with the diaspora on COVID-19 vaccination this Sunday, May 16th, from 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 7 to 9 p.m. British Summer Time. Panelists include Dr. Roland Purcell, Dr. Molara Alexis, Attorney Jackie McKenzie, the Reverend Terence Griffith, and Dr. Leslie Ann Williams, with host Dr. Wendy Grenade. Join us as we engage with our sisters and brothers in the diaspora, hear personal testimonials on COVID-19, and share your views. Follow live on Facebook.com, on GIS and Health Grenada sites, and various local and diaspora media platforms. Visit the Ministry of Health's Facebook page for a full listing. WhatsApp your questions and comments during the program to 473-456-6613. That's 473-456-6613. Or comment live on Facebook at Health Grenada. See you this Sunday, May 16th.
Welcome back. Minister for Health and Social Security, Honorable Nicholas Steele, has used the observance of International Nurses Day on Wednesday to recognize the level of service provided by nurses as Grenada continues to fight against the deadly COVID-19 pandemic. In an address to mark the day, Minister Steele said, and I quote, "The world is seeing the value of nursing in a way perhaps that it hasn't before because of the key role nurses are playing in the COVID-19 pandemic response," unquote. The health minister says the work nurses do, oftentimes putting their lives at risk, does not go unnoticed.
I wish many continued blessing to all nurses. Thank you for your service to humanity. Your work transcends beyond patients because you also provide comfort to families of the sick. It is often said that nursing is a thankless job. However, your contribution towards the well-being of the nation can never be truly measured. Take this opportunity to encourage young persons, including young men, to see nursing as a viable and noble profession to pursue. You can be part of the solution you wish to see. Congratulations to all nurses, whether you are in active practice or retired. Happy International Nurses Day.
Acting Chief Medical Officer Dr. Sean Charles also joined in with the Minister for Health in recognizing the contribution of nurses.
The work that they have done cannot be rewarded. The time and effort and dedication, the value cannot be calculated. So on this International Nurses Day, I would like to recognize them for all that they do, because it's not just in times of disaster or in times like now when we are faced with a pandemic. Nurses every day continue to be the backbone of the health system.
3 nurses shared what influenced their decision to pursue a career in health.
I wanted to become a nurse because I love caring and helping people. And growing up from a poor, background, you look at what is happening in your community. You see, the elderly, you see children, going to the health facilities. So you look at it and it just come upon you that this is a career that you would like to choose so that you can improve the health care in your community and by extension your country.
I decided to become a nurse because from childhood I realized I had that desire of helping persons, and I still do have that desire to help persons. I always have a passion for looking after people, making sure that people are well. So I started doing that with my friends in the neighborhood when I was really, really young, making all kinds of precautions to make them well when they have a little injury. And I just knew that in my heart that I wanted to help people.
The day was celebrated under the theme, A Voice to Lead, a Vision for Future Healthcare. That story has ended the national report for Wednesday, May 12, 2021. Recapping the top story, Grenada experiencing a worrying increase in acute respiratory infections. On behalf of the entire news and production team here at the Government Information Service, I am Chrisanne Mitchell. Thank you for joining us.
All right, thank you very much. And we now take a look at the weather. And the weather is expected to be partly cloudy and windy with a few light isolated showers. Tonight's minimum temperature is expected to be about 24.5 degrees Celsius. Winds east-northeasterly to east-southeasterly at 13 to 23 miles per hour, gusting higher at times, and seas moderate with waves up to 6 feet in open waters. And that is our weather report for tonight. And before we wrap him up, let's big up a few people on the program, the usual suspects. We want to say thank you for being here with us, and we hope to see you tomorrow, God's willing, as well. We have Avril, Cynthia, we have Zaka, we have Shireen. Shireen, you lose your status again? Oh, they don't treat all this, boy, Suzette and Cassie and Ezra and Shum is with us as well. Blessings to you. Yvonne, Noreen, and Zaka is with us as well. My mom, Brenda, Ansha, And Spice Girl, how are you doing? Thank you for Adonna as well. Noreen and Hazel, thank you for joining us. All right. Who else? Did I say Kirin? Khadija, Marilyn, Kadi. Anyway, who else is with us? And all the families who are with us, man. I see Zaka clapping. Zaka, are you clapping so? Okay, so guys, take care of yourselves and we'll touch base again tomorrow. God's willing, same time, same place, right here on Mikey Live. Take care, man. We shall see. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we all say, Ja! No, all the best.